give it up. You know what I'm saying?
That's a major thing. Let me take a shot first. Hold on. Y'all want to join me? Y'all gonna join me?
Cheers to Migo. Eat it.
Migo. So I remember, besides the locks, me just looking at y'all and saying, man, I don't think they'll never, break up or never like that 3-man camaraderie. I thought y'all was cousins. I thought uncle, nephew, cousin. I got false information I found out today. But I never thought I would see y'all drop an album with just y'all two because of the camaraderie that I seen on camera. So I guess that's the elephant in the room. Is there anything that happened or?
But that's something like, even like before, not to cut you off, that's something like I always wanted to do though. Like
y'all too.
Yeah, just like me personally, just a bucket list, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is my real uncle, you know what I'm saying? Like we do music, like this is what we came up with together, like we've been doing this. I always have wanted to drop like a venture, you know what I'm saying, like a little collab album, bro. Yeah. Why not? Why can't I drop one with my, you know what I'm saying, my band, just, my band member, but at the same time, this is my real blood.
Right.
So I feel like that's something I always wanted to do. And, you know what I mean? It just, you know what I'm saying, it happened.
Exactly.
Right. So it's all love. There will be a Migo reunion eventually?
We don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. Right now, I believe in the duo. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, you played the game about loyalty. We just stand on loyalty, and like we said, like I said in the songs, like I said in everything. You know what I'm saying? We stand on motherfucking loyalty, and this just about us and shit. When things ain't right, sometimes you gotta goddamn move on. You know what I'm saying? When ego sometimes,
like I said too,
you know what I'm saying? When ego, anything get in the way, you gotta just sometimes just sit back and just watch what's going on and just see what's wrong. You know what I mean? If anybody was wrong, niggas would be all alone. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, niggas got problems that they need to fix and shit. This don't got nothing to do with no lawsuit. And P and Coach, they changed my life.
For sure. And I love them.
Even when we got to that. When we got to that point when we felt like we had to get a lawsuit, I felt like that wasn't right.
Wait, lawsuit with who?
With the QC and everything. You know what I'm saying? So just like when you go back and just sometimes realize how when a nigga do something good, when a nigga do something great, you got to appreciate that shit and keep going. You got to keep moving. Sometimes when you see bad seeds, you got to remove yourself from that shit and goddamn keep
if it
going.
ain't broke, don't fix it.
You feel me?
And like I said, like movie, I mean, your life like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like a book. Like I said, like people that's in the first scene or this first chapter, the second chapter, they ain't meant to be in the whole entire. You know what I'm saying? They part of your history, and that's just how life goes. Some people don't understand it. You feel me? Just with any situation. So it's part of the history, and people not meant to be there the whole time, regardless. Speaking of this situation, any situation, that's just how life go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, things evolve.
They know what's happening, though.
Everything facts.
They know what's up with it. Like, you know what I mean? It's right there, man. Like, what he said. What you say? If Tate said he said it, I said it. If Quay said he said it, I said it. Nah, man. He said what he said. But nah, we just really opened up on this project. We know we had to go back, you know what I'm saying, get them fans that hunger. Like, they know we having it, and we've been in the game, like, you know what I'm saying, blessed, thanks to God, like, for longer than, or, you know what I'm saying, more, like, close to a decade. So that's a blessing. People don't even get to do it that long, and we just had to go back to that hunger. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, like, that real rough, that grind mode. You know what I mean? We ain't really talking too much about flashy. Like, we gonna let y'all know what's going on and open up. And me personally, I don't even open up and talk. You know what I mean? So I'm just opening up to my fans, let them see what's going on. I do that just, you know how old school stuff used to be? You ain't really know nothing about the old school artists, you know what I'm saying? You used to wonder, like, a mystery, like, what's going on? You know, social media type. And that just make you want to know more. But I know I had to open up to him and give it to him, you see what I'm saying? So I did what I did. And
the work this nigga put on this album.
Yes.
Like I said, we gotta, like, this shit about Take, man. This shit about my nephew. This shit about what we do. This shit about how we started. This shit about I love to engineer and make beats. This nigga love to motherfucking rap. And this shit ain't about no females. This shit ain't about, like, this shit about us. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta take this shit to the motherfucking moon. So cheers to the moon.
Goddamn, are we taking a shot for the moon?
Take a shot for the motherfucking